The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Welcome to GameShift. I'm Bill Sheehan.
Kevin Potter.
Tonight we have Resident Evil 7, Democracy, Octodad, Universe Sandbox, Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One, and some Steep footage. Again, join us. Welcome to GameShift. Tonight we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we do indeed. It should be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Starting off with Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I've been playing this.
Great.
I love the controls are a little different in this one from every other Resident Evil game. Where, like, you know, most of the Resident Evil games, it was a little quirky controls, I could say. Most of them were like that. I think they got better around Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. Now you got Resident Evil 7. It's very fluid. The controls are perfect. I can't find anything wrong with this game.
Except you die often.
Yes.
Okay.
I will die often.
Yeah,
but
well,
in
it's
the
a Resident
demo,
Evil, so.
Yeah, there's nowhere to really die in the demo yet.
Oh, give it a chance. I'm sure I could die.
Yeah, I'll figure it
Ooh,
out.
dummy finger. Yay.
So I'm just running through it, and I guess they released the demo for the PlayStation a long time ago, and then there was like things that were missing, so you couldn't like go through the whole entire demo, and I think they did the same thing with the Xbox One because I can't get through the demo with a happy ending.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to get through with a happy.
Yeah.
It's Resident Evil. Come on.
Right.
It looks nice. It's got a good mood to it.
It still has like the inventory screen is
Yep.
pretty similar because it has to still be there. So you'll see like I gotta use the bolt cutters.
Yep.
I like that. I think they're keeping the tradition alive and keeping the game like very familiar. Yet they changed the control scheme to be more like a first-person like shooter almost.
Yep. Good.
Of course, I haven't been able to fire a round out of a gun yet because I haven't found one.
Well, yeah. It's okay. I'm sure you won't need one. You'll survive fine.
But graphic-wise, I mean, it looks pretty amazing.
Yep. Looks very, very solid. Don't use the bolt cutters on the VCR.
Yeah.
Who still uses a VCR?
I know. These guys do.
Yeah, well, whatever. Derelict House. Ooh.
Makes it good. But yeah, I like the way they have it. So you put the video in and then you see the footage. Now you actually have to play through in the footage. So
Oh, joy.
Where did you find this guy?
I guess in the demo there's like 5 murders that you're going to be able to see. And this is one of them. Like, and then you go on to the second one. If you solve all 5 murders, you can actually leave the house with a happy ending.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, hasn't happened yet.
No, it's a Resident Evil. I'm not expecting that to happen pretty well.
Right. Yeah, the thing about this is if you purchase the collector's edition, it comes with a video cassette. You open up the video cassette and it has the dummy finger in it.
Yep.
And then it also has one of the notes that says, I will stone you or something. And it also comes with the house.
Oh, nice.
I'm
curious to see who picks up the collector's edition who still has a VCR.
I know, yeah.
I don't think they even make those anymore, do they?
No.
God.
Yeah, now it's just like they basically walk you through a little bit of this part where you see what happens. So you're just following along. You're like the cameraman.
Oh, the door's stuck.
Get out of the way.
Here, let this guy do it. When in doubt, kick. Works for me.
After you.
Come on, let's do something fun.
Why are we in hell this time?
I know. But they're kind of scared. Walking into the house, they're like, oh, they do a almost like a ghost hunter show.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. They're investigating the house. And this is, they're kind of in the repetitive mode of it now, where they're like, oh, another haunted house. Pretty neat. I love the graphics. I mean, I haven't been this excited for a Resident Evil game since like Code Veronica.
Yeah, Like I said,
one of my favorites.
definitely a good feel to the graphics there.
None of the Resident Evil games were like bad. Like
No.
they were all pretty good. One of them that I didn't enjoy as much was the fast pace. Like I think it was Resident Evil 6 or 5,
Okay.
or one of those spin-offs.
Yep.
But they changed the control scheme, and then it was like completely different from Resident Evil. I was like, this isn't a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
But I love that they're bringing it back to this type of gameplay.
Good.
And the scare features back. I haven't seen
Oh boy, jump scares.
any zombies. Who knows if they're in it?
Maybe he's in that picture.
I know.
Andre, what do you think?
It also, the special edition comes with like a picture of the family.
Morbid.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Andre,
But I mean, this gives you pretty familiarizes you with the surroundings and the house a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to the house,
Good. Good.
time I work with that guy.
unless there's more houses out in the woods there.
You never know.
Man like you, Clancy?
Again, Resident Evil could be all sorts of interesting with this.
I gave this a 10 phalanges.
That much for
because-
the demo.
Yeah, just for the demo. I mean, I
Wow.
can tell this is going to be one of the games that you have to have. So just by playing the demo and how fluid it is, and there's no problems.
Let's
the
just
controls
hope
are
they
great.
keep it up and
Yeah,
not
I'm
screw
sure
up the full version.
They can't ruin this at this point.
One would hope.
Yeah. They're very quiet running around the house. And this is only a little bit of the demo that I'm showing you. So yeah, it's
Yep.
a little bit long, but I mean, it's showing you the scare factor, stuff like that. So his friend went missing. Now we're looking for his friend.
Check the fireplace.
Oh, how come they always check the fireplace? I would not. Bats up there, mice.
Bats are just mice with wings anyway,
Yeah,
so it's all good.
exactly.
Hey, there you go, a little secret passage. Can you fit in there? Yes, you can.
So like,
Congratulations.
I still think this is on like more of the demo than the PlayStation version, because I guess you had to uninstall it, reinstall it on the PlayStation, and then it opened
Ugh.
up new things, like there'd be a fuse on a table up here. The fuse isn't there for me, so I talked to a couple people, and they said that that's the way the PlayStation demo was. They said try uninstalling it and reinstalling it on the Xbox.
So it's buggy.
But I think they meant to do it for some reason. So you can't, you know, you can play the demo over and over and figure out new things.
Dude needs a Band-Aid.
And that is Resident Evil 7. I
Nice.
mean, it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, definitely looks like it'd be interesting.
I like the way they do this stuff with the screen, too. It messes with your head a little bit.
Yeah, very, very VHS. Democracy 3. Any of you have ever wanted to be the president of the United States or the UK or Canada? There's 6 countries you can choose from. Yeah, UK, France, US, Germany, Australia, I think, is the other one. Yeah, you get to make all the political decisions that
Nice.
we can criticize our president for normally.
Trump should be playing this game right now.
No comment. You can affect things like you can raise your taxes, you can lower your taxes, but that will affect how people think of you, and it will affect the economy and jobs and more homeless means more crime. If you decrease the taxes, people are happier, but you know, then the GDP goes in the toilet and you have more debt.
Yeah.
Everything affects everything in this game. This main screen here, I'm about to show you in just a sec here. That's the main screen, and
Wow.
yeah, everything in white is something you can directly affect, and it will show you what it affects. So you can bring budgets up and down, and they will again have positive or negative impact depending on everything that's connected to it. You can lower military budget, but that's going to decrease employment. It's going to decrease people who are military contractors. They're going to be unhappy. Yeah, the economy might be a little better, but maybe not so much.
Right. And then if we go under attack, you have less
I don't
resources.
think there's a combat in this.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just strictly political decisions that you can affect. So you can affect the environment, farmers, crime. Your job is to get reelected, obviously.
I saw the railroad icon
you
there,
can
so
you can substitute
like
or
the subway
subsidize.
system in
Actually,
Boston?
no, you can subsidize like Amtrak and stuff, and try and get people more towards using that as opposed to cars, which are a
Yep.
pollutant. Here's what everyone thinks of you currently, and focus groups. Ooh, some of the policies that you have in place. But it is rather interesting because you get to affect so many things that you think, why don't we just do this?
Right,
Well, this is why we don't just do this, because it will affect everything down the line as well. One simple decision can have unintended horrific consequences later on down the line.
It's pretty realistic.
Pretty realistic. You do have to deal with assassination attempts in this game as well. If you tweak off the wrong people, they'll come after you, which is kind of interesting. There's the budget, and you can see where we're spending money, where we're not spending money, and all that kind of thing. And policies. You can introduce new policies as advised by the political council that you have, depending on the country. And again, it can affect things down the line. Might not take effect this quarter. Every turn is a 3-month period, 1 quarter. But it might take effect in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years.
Depending on how quickly.
Depending on, what it does and what happens. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting game. There's a lot to it.
Pretty neat with long-term effects, short-term effects, all that stuff.
Definitely so.
Pretty neat.
I only gave it a 6 out of 10. It's a decent game, but there could be so much more to it that they just didn't do. Again, the graphics are rudimentary. They're okay, but I think it could have been organized a little bit better. Is what it is. Maybe they'll improve it for the next version. We'll wait and see. But
Definitely,
that is Democracy 3.
I like something like that. You could
You
test
can
it
have
out
all
with
sorts of fun. And
real-time events that are happening and put it in the game.
then get not elected.
Yeah, exactly.
Octodad, woohoo!
Yeah, this was a one of those games I heard a lot about when it first came out for the PlayStation, and PlayStation was really pushing it. I think it's available for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, just about everything.
Very cartoon feel to it. It looks great.
It's got good animation it's an independent studio, which I love. So it's very strange, the controls. So your sticks control his arms, and when you press right trigger, left trigger, that controls his legs. And then when you have the trigger pushed, the analog sticks control his legs. So it's very strange, but the controls make the game fun and just difficult, right?
I guess you're going to be just a slothering mom.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah. Well, you can successfully clear the table. Congratulations.
It's a comedy game, so it's it was not meant to be taken seriously. So it's fun.
Whoa,
it's just fun. So
put that back.
Yeah.
Or don't. You've got options.
It's telling you take those off of there. I don't know why. Oh,
hey,
key.
there's a key. You just fall on the ground at some point, just a slithering mass of.
Yeah, you could wait till you see him walk.
Oh, this should be entertaining.
Yeah. So get out the door.
Okay, I've got the key. I'm doing the mambo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's difficult to control. I mean, they made it that way, so.
Oh, this ought to be interesting to watch.
So the funny part of the story is the wife falls in love with him, doesn't realize he's an octopus. Nobody knows he's an octopus.
She's about to find out.
Oh no, she doesn't know.
Is the woman blind?
No, it was the girl you saw at the altar.
Oh
And
boy.
then you look at the way he walks, it's like,
You're drunk.
I found a tie.
Congratulations. That will help disguise you, so she'll still marry you.
So you have to use this control scheme you have to use through the entire game, and it just makes it hilarious. I mean, it's so funny. It's just so stupid. It's funny.
This is one of those games you should play at 2 in the morning when you are just so tired.
Yeah.
You probably laugh and laugh and laugh.
I'm glad. I think the first time I played it, I may have destroyed the cake.
That happens anyways at the wedding, so you just beat someone to the punch.
It's difficult to walk. It's very difficult to open
guess.
doors. It's hard to line the key up to the door.
You're having a dickens of a time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
there's my
Tux.
suit.
Congratulations. She'll never recognize you in that.
Yeah. And he never talks or anything. She's not onto him.
So she's Lois Lane.
Yep. Yeah. He should be wearing some. He should be wearing some glasses.
Oh boy. Don't don't touch the key. Okay.
He spins around.
Okay. Key in the keyhole. You can do that. Congratulations.
Yeah, you don't even have to touch the keyhole. You just kind of go
Thank
by
goodness.
it. Yeah,
I
'cause
don't
it
think
would've
you'd be able to
taken
do that
all
in
day.
20 years.
Try to line up with a keyhole with those controls.
Oh, wow.
It's a little flailing and getting through it. And
You think?
yeah, here's some bananas.
Don't slip. Oh, too late.
Yeah, he slips all the way down. Watch. I know it's a little. When you're playing it, it's a little bit different because you're just like, oh, what do I have to do to
And
do
you
this?
broke the
What
stained
do I have
glass
to do?
window.
This, I have a lot of trouble with this, putting the bow tie on.
Yeah, I think I'd have trouble with... Whoa, no, you can't put the bow tie on the present.
It seems like it. It just seems like it's so badly done, but it's actually fun when you're doing it. You're like, come on, just put the bow tie on.
It's like, oh, wow, this is painful to watch.
Yeah.
Humorous, but painful.
I'm gonna get
pick
it
the tie
soon.
up. Good. Yeah, just put it in the air. That's fine. That's fine. Now try putting
It doesn't
in front
exactly
of,
tell you. Like
no.
it doesn't tell you where you have to put it. That's one of the things.
Oh,
There we go.
Hey, you got lucky.
Yep, exactly. Takes a minute.
Wow.
So anyway, that's Octodad. That was.
Goodness.
It's fun to play.
It
like I don't know if it's fun
looks
to
interesting.
watch, but
It looks very interesting.
it is a fun. Oh, Phalanges! I gave Octodad an 8 because playing it's way better than watching it.
Fair enough. Up next is Universe Sandbox. If you're into science and physics and all that sort of things, you can just have a lot of fun playing with things in this one. Want to work with the solar system? You can do that. You can introduce new planets, new stars, see how things get affected. You just want to work on just the moon and the Earth? You can do that as well. See what it's like to crash an asteroid into the Earth. See what it's like to crash an asteroid into Jupiter or something like that. It's very physics-based. It is very physics-accurate. So introducing one thing might affect the entire solar system, depending on what it ends up coming close to and what it interacts with. So it's definitely interesting. You can change the parameters of each and every planet, each and every asteroid. You can make them more massive. You can make them slower or faster, put them into different orbits. And that will...
So you customize your own galaxy?
You can customize your own solar
universe.
system, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think this one only deals with the main solar system and a few other things.
Okay.
The menu is up on the side there for a bit. But yeah, you can affect each planet. I think I'm going to select an asteroid here and just detonate it and see what happens there. Boom. And now you've got fragments that it's keeping track of. And those will go in all the appropriate physics directions. And if they get close enough to a planet, they'll get accelerated and maybe thrown out or maybe thrown towards something. Yeah, so it gets...
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Oh, yeah. It gets...
There they all go.
Yes.
One of them's orbiting the planet there.
Yep. And it will get really, really interesting to see what happens. But it is a lot of fun, and if you've ever just wanted to just goof around and see what would happen, what happens with, they say an asteroid's passing by, well, let's see what would happen if it got a little closer or whatnot. Maybe it crashes. It animates the Earth pretty well when it does that. You can see fire and lava and the Earth being destroyed. It's not holding anything back when it comes to that. So,
No Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck flying out to
there's
kill the asteroid.
no Armageddon mod for this one. If the asteroid is coming in, yeah, the Earth's going to get it.
It's done. Yep.
Yep. Maybe the moon will be in the way and you'll hit the moon
Hopefully.
instead.
We'll see.
One
Yeah,
can hope.
well, that's one thing you could test with the physics, right?
Exactly, depending on the time and everything. I gave this one a 7. Again, it's decent. There's still some room for play. They have updated the game, so I don't know if they've improved it that much, but this version is just a 7. Again, a lot of room for potential things. But yeah, that's Universe Sandbox. What have we got next? Ooh, Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront. This is the new Rogue One, which I spelled incorrectly on our paperwork.
That's okay.
Woohoo!
Rouge 1.
Yep. So this is like a new add-on just for Battlefront. I mean, Battlefront already, great graphics, great game.
Great game.
I was a little harsh on it when it first came out because they didn't think to put a single-player mode in, which I love.
Yep.
But so I didn't give it a great rating at first, but the add-ons make for more. So same thing, same gameplay,
Yep.
first-person shooter. Graphics are just incredible.
Nice.
I love the graphics on this game. I wish more games look like this. I don't have a jetpack yet for some reason. I don't know why. I
Well,
never
we all
picked
can't
one.
have jetpacks.
I know. I gotta get one.
You gotta kill the right person. Oh, you died.
But I gave this a 9 out of 10 because in actuality, EA rectified the problem with the Ultimate Edition, and it went from $69.99 to $39.99.
Good.
But
And you
for
got dead again.
$69.99, you had to buy the game,
Yep.
then you had to buy the season pass for $50. So you're paying $110 for a game to have all the levels.
You wonder what EA's thinking sometimes.
Right. So Battlefront 2,
Yep.
single player they need, and then it'll be a perfect game.
Nice.
So hopefully they're thinking about that. And I know a lot of fans wrote
Oh,
in
yeah.
and said, "Hey, you gotta fix this. We want a single player game."
Yeah, we can hope. Hopefully soon. Hey, you successfully
Exactly.
killed somebody.
And
Good for
season
you.
pass is usually, maybe $79.99 for the game to come out at launch with the season pass. That's acceptable, but $110?
Yeah, that's a bit much. Definitely a bit-
steep.
Oh, you died again.
Yeah,
You're just having a bad luck.
I'm not great at this level because it's brand new and I just downloaded it. But yeah, the tropical planet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's based off Rogue One.
Yep.
So
Theaters tomorrow.
yeah, I got to see that one.
Yep. Nice.
They released it alongside the movie, and the ships look great. If you see the movie, I'm sure a lot of these ships are in it.
Yep.
I also played the Death Star download that you can play.
You must be playing a stormtrooper because you're no more than 20 yards away and you just kept missing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, at least you're a proper stormtrooper.
Right, exactly. I was trained well.
And you're dead again. Oh, well.
I know. It's there's no permadeath here.
Well, good, because otherwise you'd
'Cause
have
I'd
died
be-
like 6
I'd be
times
done.
right there. Anyways.
But the water looks great. You can go over the bridge if you want, but I
Yep.
mean that's obviously they'll say, "Hey, he's got to come over the bridge." So every time you try to go over the bridge, there's tons of people there because they're just waiting for you. My team right now is backing their team up, so I think we actually ended up winning.
Despite your best efforts. Good
Yeah,
job.
exactly. I did kill some. I got it once I got to a good strategic point.
Yep.
I was good. It's just difficult to get to that point.
Eh,
And then I'm using the bushes for cover, which works out well most
There
of the
you go.
time.
okay. Nice.
I keep getting stuck in those bushes too.
That's all right. What have we got next? Steep?
Steep. This is the
Oh.
wingsuit, and this is my probably 50th try at this level. So, but my favorite part of the whole game is this wingsuit event right here. So they'll say, "Oh, we got an event that you got to participate in. It's a Red Bull event." Mm-hmm. And then I'm trying to do it, getting so frustrated, wanting to chuck the controller across the screen. But
That's generally frowned upon.
then every once in a while, you get the perfect run like this. You got to go through these. Now, if you go too low, you're going to hit the ground on that one.
Yep.
Because you actually have to swoop up out of harm's way, I guess.
Nice.
But I love it when you crash too, because then you reset it, and he's like, "Whoa, I didn't think I'd be getting back up from that
I
one."
watched somebody play this the other day, and he just kept crashing. And after a while, it just becomes hysterical.
Yep. It is. It's fun. It's fun when you crash as well. So when you get this run in like this, it's amazing.
I don't doubt it. It looks difficult and very, very interesting. I'm not sure I'd have the patience for it because, yeah, I'm sure I'd just keep crashing repeatedly.
Oh yeah, I did. The part when you go through the first part you see when you go through the mountain, that took a lot to get through.
Oh, you almost clipped something there.
Yep.
Lucky.
And your
lucky.
foot hits it, you're done.
Yep.
And
I'm a lot of control.
Yeah, I became smart enough where I was like, at the end here, I am not going to go through that little hoop because I cannot make it. And I just hit that ring with my foot.
Nice.
I was actually past the ring. I'm not going through that.
Yep. New personal
not
record.
even-
Congratulations. Hey, parachute.
Woohoo! Now
Managed
this
to
is
survive.
the funny thing is like I've been playing Steep for a long time now, It's one of my favorite new games.
Yep.
And every time I try it, it's a different experience, and it throws you into different areas, and you can always like use your binoculars and find a new area. So it keeps expanding. So graphics are great, controls great on the wingsuit. The snowboarding and doing tricks is kind of difficult. I mean, but I gave the game a 10 because if you just give it time, it just keeps expanding and expanding, and then there's going to obviously there's going to be some kind of DLC for it.
So it grows on you.
It's huge. Yeah, it grows on you a lot.
Or you're going to grow on the cliff, one or the other.
Right, exactly. So if you give this game a chance, like it's awesome. It's one of the better ones.
That's good to see.
Ubisoft is on a roll.
They generally put out some good stuff anyways. And
I haven't had a bad game from them in years.
And no, $300 season pass.
Yeah, exactly. There will be a season pass for it, but I don't know. It'll probably be like $20.
Yeah, that's fine. That's affordable.
Right,
You can do something with that.
But yeah, EA just did that wrong, I guess.
Yeah, well, they have their moments where they do some stuff right, and they've had moments where it's just they're just not thinking.
Yep, exactly. Ukulele I want to do for next week. It's a sandbox game right now. You just get the sandbox for it because it's not released for another couple months. But it's people who did Banjo-Kazooie left the company, and they're making ukulele.
Oh, boy.
That looks good. Still want to get Dead Rising 4, but I haven't played it yet. So that's what I might have next week.
I'm not sure what we're going to have next week. There's a bunch of new games coming out. I'm not sure what's going to be in the budget. We're at that time of year where I can't buy anything for myself right now, so
me
I'm
too.
going to wait.
I know, me too. So we're all at that budget restraints for games.
Yeah, it's like, okay, what can we buy? Nothing.
I know, exactly. I could buy stuff for other people.
Yes.
So, I know.
That's all right. Soon enough.
Exactly. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you much.
We'll see you next week. Catchphrase.
Something.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.